Hey everyone, how we doing today? This is Jerry with Big Dreams Little Homestead, and we are doing that thing that we do around here. Yeah, I just told my wife, I said, you think I run things? We know who runs Bartertown around here. She lined me out. She said, Daddy, it's time to get out and get busy. I gotta get to doing my security work. Well, first of all, I wanted to thank all the new subscribers, all those that comment, all those that put the thumbs up. We really appreciate it. Also, if you want to get in contact with me, I've been watching Big Al's farm. I forget his channel, but I'll put it in the comments. And yeah, I was watching his video, and he's a little down and discouraged. So reach out to me, brother. sleepytimeseasons@protonmail.com. Anyone that wants to reach out, sleepytimeseasons@protonmail.com. That's all one word, sleepytimeseasons@protonmail.com. So yeah, Big Al, reach out to me, and I'll give you my number, and I can share some tips with you, brother, and those kinds of things. But yeah, I was watching Rob's video where he was talking about dealing with tradesmen, service providers, and he had went to go try to buy some wood chips. What kind of world have we come to, people? What kind of world have we come to where people don't want to get your money? He was trying to buy some wood chips, had cash on hand, and we can't do that. No, we don't sell those. I mean, even if you don't normally sell them, why wouldn't you sell a truck full? You know, anyway. And so I would say, Rob, definitely tear that man's phone number up. Don't give people like that your money. Don't give people like that your money. See, I've got something that look at this right here. Oh, that is beautiful. I tell you, you can find beauty wherever you look if you have the eyes to see. People, don't give people like that your money. I actually have something I was trying to do very similar. Ooh, we got some yellows over here. I was calling TV repairmen. Not that I have a TV, haven't for years, but the reason I was calling is because I have the internet. I have a modem and a router, and they have those boxes, and we all know that those boxes take AC and turn it into DC. Well, all I need is someone to be able to build me one that will basically regulate the voltage to the correct voltage that the device needs, and also regulate the amperage. Make sure it only gets the... Ooh, I don't even know what this is. If anyone knows what this is, look at that. What in the world? That is beautiful. What? That is beautiful. But yeah, so I need someone to make me basically a box that'll take my 12 volt and make sure that it is regulated to the right voltage and amperage or milliamperage. Well, I called around to all the TV repairmen around, and they all act like they had no clue what I was talking about. And like I told one of them, I said, you know, when I was a kid, I had a friend of mine that went on to work with IBM. That's the kind of stuff we were doing when we were kids. You go down to Radio Shack, you get the right resistors, capacitors, whatever, and you knock up whatever power source you need for whatever it was. Because you couldn't go and just buy this stuff from China back then. You had to basically get the parts and make it yourself, whatever it was you were looking to power. Like we built the power supply for a system to be able to shoot rockets up in space. That's the kind of stuff we did as kids. Nowadays, they're online. They're on these dang devices, man. See, I would throw that man's phone number away, because I'm just not going to give people my money. You know, like I told one of the guys, I said, I know it's possible, and here's how I know it's possible. I have CPAP, my wife has CPAP, and before we moved out here, I bought the car chargers that work with our CPAPs. At night, we both run our CPAPs anywhere between 7 and 8 hours, and we don't even go down a full volt. So it uses very little energy. Now, those of you on CPAP, we don't use the water tank, so you may not get the same results, but really, I honestly don't think you need all that anyway. That's my personal opinion. Remember, everything you hear on here is for entertainment purposes only. Certainly not giving medical advice, just saying what we do. And I never used the water part of my CPAP, and my wife didn't, because I didn't want all that humidity in there causing problems with mold and bacteria. So I have those for my CPAP, and it really makes a big difference. Every time I crank up my 1200 watt inverter, it's a big power drain. It just drains battery life. So I was looking, and probably what we're going to do is go onto some of these forums and just have someone that number one is a yes, I can do it type of person. These, you know, a lot of us see that these systems that we've known our whole life are breaking down, and a lot of it's being done on purpose. But I'm here to tell you, I'm looking forward to it, because since the 90s, when everything became corporatized and everyone had the same bumper stickers and everyone had to have a flashy corporate logo, and you had to have the wraps for all your cars and the pins and all with your logo. See, people don't even see. Used to be people would go into business with a little bit of nothing and turn it into something and build slowly. Now, or since the 90s, what we've been told is how to operate a business is to go out and get massively in debt and build yourself a website with tons of money outlay. You need to make sure you have your napkins with your logo and your matches and your pins and all the swag, which is making someone rich, but not you, because you've gone into loads of debt before you've even made $1. That isn't how we used to do things. And coming up real soon, we're not going to do them that way either. It's not going to be done that way again, because that's not sustainable. That's fake. That's phony. That's the lie that's been pulled over our eyes, the wool that's been pulled over our eyes, that everything has to be homogenized down to its worst common denominator. See, you used to call up a business or stop by a place and say, do you buy wood chips? I mean, do you sell wood chips? We do today. How much you need? That used to be the way people were. But now it's, oh no, we don't sell our wood chips, and even if we did, you know, you're not going to be buying a good enough, sufficient enough levels that we're even going to mess with you. So I tell you what, could you get off my property, please? And I need my business card back. I can see right now you're not the kind of clientele we're looking for. You're wanting a truck of wood chips. It better be an 18-wheeler, and it better be coming on the week, every week. I'm looking forward to all this blowing away in the wind. I'm sure I'm not the only one. Man, these vibrant colors. Look at that. They're just everywhere. I'm looking forward to this crash. I really am. Because it's going to shake the fake. People are going to have to be real again. And I don't mean Facebook real. I mean real. You're going to live and die by your word. And is it a bond? Do you live by what you say? Is your business, do you produce good quality materials? When you offer a service, are you doing your best for your customers? Because if not, that's it. See, but these days, people will look over a mom and pop restaurant and they'll go over to these fast food restaurants because they know it and they know what to expect. And that's how Walmart destroyed all the mom and pops. Home Depot, Lowe's, Amazon now. You know, we're supposed to, there for a few years, we were supposed to be made to feel sorry for Walmart because Amazon was destroying their business model. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. Think about all those generational businesses that were put out of business, places that used to have nails and hammer and wood there locally in case there was some sort of shipping catastrophe. You had it on hand because you had some at your local establishments. And to some degree, Lowe's and Home Depot and Walmart and all these other giant corporations, they have some stuff. But as you can see, with the wood prices and the wood shortages, there's been some evidence that a lot of that was just staged. It was just staged because they don't want people building. They don't want us building. They want us in smart cities. Which people by now, if you haven't figured out, when they tack the name smart on something, it's smart in name only. Smart cars. I don't understand why you would spend $30,000 for a golf cart. I mean, why not just buy the golf cart, cruise around in it? No, you want to spend $30,000 on a car because it says smart at the front of it. Smartphones, I think we've all discovered that ain't quite as smart as we thought it was. Smart homes. People have been robbed and murdered in smart homes because other people are smart as well and are actually more smart probably than you, because I imagine they use old-fashioned tumblers at their locales. But see, you thought it'd be good to be able to open and close your doors by your smartphone. I can't argue, it's in the name. It has to be smart, right? Just like all these businesses, just like this guy who thought, here's a knucklehead wasting my time because he wants to buy a little bit of my wood chips. I don't have time for this guy. I need thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars. Well, I got bad news, people. Those thousands and tens of thousands of dollars, they're drying up and they're about to blow away. And whatever corporations, whatever businesses were able to withstand what we've just gone through, you can't sustain all that debt when you don't have any money coming in. The whole thing with debt is money has to keep rolling in so that you can pay what you've already spent. It's sad, but it's the reality we live in. And it's time we wake up and realize that if we don't do for ourselves, nobody's coming. Nobody's coming to save you. And if they do, their salvation probably isn't worth having, just so you know. What we're going to do and what we're planning is we're planning a war of attrition. We're going to sit on this property and feed ourselves and keep ourselves warm so that we can maintain our freedoms as long as we possibly can. You want to know the truth of what's about to happen? Look no further than the Great Depression. Ooh, that is beautiful. He's shut up. I've heard that I think this is another tiger lily. We have a lot of these around. I've heard that they close at night. So I think he's in a closed state there, obviously. I just can't get over the beauty. The beauty of this place. The colors, the vibrant colors. And one of the things that we brought with us was our art supplies. I like to paint, so I'm starting to get inspired here. You might see some of my artwork before it's all over, but bringing it back, how sad that we live in a world where you can't just buy. There's this bee on him. Bee's working. I disturbed him. I didn't mean to. He's getting paid. Look at him. See, he ain't stupid. See, he knows when to work. He ain't getting into massive debt so he can have the proper logo and the proper book looks, the proper bumper stickers. He's just making it happen. Well, guys, I really appreciate everyone that came through, and I will catch y'all next time. Peace.